Is regular sleep necessary? What happens if I don't get enough sleep? What are some of the warning signs of sleep deprivation? Well, if you want to know more about these and beyond, keep watching. Hey everyone, Sreeram here and I welcome you to this video. This video is important to every single creature. So I suggest you share this with everyone, even to those small ants you see. Anyways, here's the formula. Lack of sleep is equal to lack of concentration. This is nothing new for the world to learn. This is old as the hills. Let's now get into the video, into the point. Staying awake when you need to sleep can cause serious bodily harm, or in its ultimate form may cause death. Difficulty with learning, memory reflex, and sometimes high blood pressure, diabetes, heart attack, heart failure, or stroke is caused due to sleeplessness. Here's the reason. When we are awake, the cells are working. They produce waste products. When we don't sleep, the waste products accumulate and increase tiredness, forgetfulness, increase reflex time, and we'll be unable to concentrate. When we sleep, the waste products are clean. If I want to, I could just use scientific terms to explain these even further and detail. But that would be confusing, and to a person who is not going to become a scientist, this is not necessary. Now that is clear, and we'll now move on to our next point. Here's a real life story of myself, to be more precise, the best foolishness of the year. This might be too predictable, but you need to hear this. I avoided sleep for a day to prepare well for my exam the next day. And want to know what happened the next day? Yes, I could not concentrate on the exam. I felt sleepy, I found the exam hard, and I got pretty few marks though I prepared well. Here's what happened next. I had a nice talk with one of my well-wishers. I was lucky to do that. He told me to get good sleep and never avoid sleep on important days. Instead, sleep a bit more, he said. So in order to do that, he told me to sleep a bit earlier that day. I researched and researched and researched. Why I could not remember anything that day. The reason was really complicated to understand. To make it easier for you, this is it. There are two boxes in your brain. We can name it A and B. When you study something, it goes to box A. Things you store in box A will not stay forever. You can imagine it as if the box has a small hole in it which would leak slowly. So here is a made-up story for you to understand. There were two boys, Ben and Carl. Ben and Carl studied the same syllabus in the same way and everything was same until the night before the exam. Ben thought he would avoid sleep that day because he had an exam tomorrow. He studied and that information went into the box A, where he eventually forgot. Carl slept well and woke up on time. When he slept, those new information that he had in the box A got transferred to box B, where the information are secure and won't leak. The next day, Ben forgot all his new information when he reached his exam hall, while Carl was energetic as well as informative. Both did the exams and Carl did way better than Ben. A study says that studying when the sun is out is more effective than studying at night when the sun is gone. So the conclusion here is sun is our lucky charm. That might be a made-up story, but this is what really happens when you avoid sleep on important days. Stop being Ben and be the next Carl. If you're doing everything to stay fit, but you can control it, less sleeping might be the reason though. A simple tip here is to have a routine. Sleep and wake up at the same time every day. And remember, I told you to share this to every creature you see, but please don't show this to vampires, because vampires are not meant to sleep. Now here are the answers to some FAQs. How many hours should you sleep? Mind you, I am not a doctor or not even a medical student. These are just some information I got after some browsing I did for myself. So always take the advice of your doctor. For most adults, 7 to 8 hours a night appears to be the best amount of sleep. However, infants generally require about 16 hours of sleep per day, while teenagers need about 9 hours. Second question, what are some of the warning signs of sleep deprivation? Generally, if you feel drowsy during the day, you haven't had enough sleep. The same is true if you fall asleep within 5 minutes of lying down. Microsleeps or even brief periods of sleep in an otherwise awake person are also warning signs of sleep deprivation. Now the last question that everyone has is, what does healthy sleep looks like? Healthy sleep is sleep which restores and energizes a person so he or she feels wide awake, dynamic and energetic all day long. Health and disease are opposites. Therefore, when disease of sleep does exist, sleep investigation is ordered to identify and treat it. Sleep disorders are not rare and they can cause serious problems if left untreated. If you have any more inquiry, you can always comment down in the comment section. So that's all for this video guys. Thank you. Bye.